feels good. I mean, I got the opportunity to come back, and some things happened, so it just feels really good to put the UMass uniform back on when I didn't think I was going to get another chance.
It felt really good, and I was excited because I set my PR today. This is actually the first time we've run on this course because I guess half of it flooded, so they had to create a new course last minute. So I'm really glad I did good.
There is definitely different dynamic than in years past. I mean, when I was a freshman, we had three freshmen. This year, I think there's about 12. So I don't know. It's kind of the upperclassmen try to be good leaders, try to set good examples because we know in 2 years we're going to be out of here, and it's going to be up to them to carry the team on and try to continue and get better.
Yeah, I mean, last week we ran a 5K on a really just flat, easy course. This week was, it was hilly and it was a lot more work, but I think that played maybe into our advantage. We knew it, the other guys didn't.
For right now, we're doing really hard workouts, especially early in the season, like speed endurance and everything. That definitely helps with like the 5Ks.
I mean, Karen Rower, obviously, running with some of those, top nationally ranked BC girls. I thought Karen just hung in there and looked fantastic. We had Shauna McNiff and Rachel Hilliard. Rachel's a freshman, Shauna's a junior, but this is the best I've seen her look ever. She's got a breakout season happening. First time, and we also had Sarah Barrett. It's huge performance, great over last weekend's race. She looked like a different person. She looks more like the person I see in training. And Colleen Weatherby was her first race back, and I feel like she's getting the rust off. And next week we have Courtney Baldwin coming back for training, and she'll be with us in 2 weeks when we go to Paul Short.
I mean, it's hard in the way that it's not the same course I'm used to racing the past couple of years, but I wouldn't say it was really hard. I mean, we work out on all this stuff all the time, and we're familiar with it, so all it really took was a tune-up workout this week, and I think we were all pretty ready to go.
I was really impressed with the way they handled things, Ethan. We lost by 4. A great effort, I think, on the part of our younger kids who followed the lead of our 2 front runners who are seniors, both seniors, who had nice days. Sean Duncan and Patrick McAllister. We didn't have them run last week. They got themselves ready for this week. I was hoping the younger guys wouldn't take a step back, with the front runners returning to the scene, and rather take a step forward, and that's exactly what they did. So from a coaching perspective and a team atmosphere, attitude perspective, I thought they did the right thing. They responded by being excited and upping the game a little bit. So it was a good performance by the veterans and the younger guys.
It wasn't too bad. We've run a lot of workouts on the loop that we did 3 times today. It was a little difficult doing the loop 3 times in a row, but it wasn't too bad.
It feels good. Last year I was in great shape, so I wasn't able to help the team with points. So this year it's a nice change, feeling like you're really competing for the team, and everything you do affects how the team does. So it's really good. Different motivation, I guess.
It's just I've had a lot of injury problems the last couple of years, and it's just been trying to get consistent, be strong and work with the team, and just pushing myself every day.
We went into the year, and actually still in that same place, where we knew we were overloaded with younger guys, and we had a couple of older kids that had some maturity and experience we could count on. The younger guys have some talent. It's just that they don't have experience yet, and they played a supporting role last year as freshmen, and they played it pretty well. But now their supporting role has changed to a more meaningful role. You just don't know exactly how long in a season it's going to take each of the younger kids a chance to to really bite into the challenge and say, I'm going to do this. Last weekend was our opener, and it was a little shaky. This weekend, maybe being at home, they went after it. And the talent that they have, it doesn't surprise me when they run real well. We just need to build a little more confidence, a little more consistency. And this could be a tough little team, even though it's got 11 people in the freshman sophomore class.
Well, we came in all from different schools, but we were all really competitive in high school, and we all have a lot of push, but we all want to see each other do well. So today it was real good. Me and my roommate, Pat McGowan, we have a real close friendship and rivalry, and that kind of worked us both today and helped us both do really well.
Well, I definitely don't let pressure to try to get to me. I definitely look onto the team for support, and I definitely let know the freshmen that like if you work hard and everything, like it definitely will pay off.
It's not as much pressure as I expected. Like our high school team was really small, and so I always had a lot of pressure on it to do good. So I like being with like a big team where I can just kind of relax and do my best.
I think the transition's been going well. I think it's a big shock for a lot of them, but at the same time, I think they're adjusting really well, and I think I got to give it credit to the other seniors like Pat McAllister and Andrew Irwin. Well, the summer while I was still figuring my stuff out, they did a really good job of transitioning those guys into college.
Yeah, it was really nice. Everyone I passed was yelling for UMass, and I've never really had alumni come to a race before, so it was really cool to meet all the people that are running before me.
It's always great to have the alumni back, and I wish more of the women were able to come back this year, but we've had enough that it's great. I think you spoke with Judy McCrone. When I first started coaching, she was on the first teams that I coached as first time here at UMass, and it was great to see her again.
Now, this is something we tried to put together 6 or 7 years ago at the request of alums, people who had wanted to re-establish some ties to the university. They liked their time here as students and obviously being on a team. So we got together and started to put a program together where we would have a couple of events each year, one in the fall, one in the spring. Hopefully people could get to at least one of them. And the response has been spectacular. We've had people all the way from the class in the 50s all the way until obviously kids who graduated last year. The turnout today was spectacular. We always start with a Friday night get together for people who come town a little bit early in the weekend. But the thing they like the most is they get a chance to run the course with each other, which was about an hour before the starting time. So they get out and run the course they used to run, and many of them still run pretty well, maybe not quite as fast as they did, but they're here and they spread themselves out. They put a great infectious enthusiasm into the parents that come here and the alumni, and I think it means a lot to the runners to know that the alums are thinking about them and keeping an eye on the program. The response has been terrific. It's always great to see them again.
I think it's just consistency and, just trying to help the younger guys and be a contributor to the team. So
We want to trade hard. We have next weekend off, so this coming week is going to be a big training week for us. And I don't know, we want to get good miles in, good workouts, stay motivated, help each other out, and just at 810s, obviously this year we aren't ranked what we want to be ranked, but our coach always tells us that it doesn't matter, we can be ranked whatever. What matters is that day and how we perform. And so we hope to kind of go into 810s and upset people a little bit, maybe get top 3 or something.
I think we just want to keep consistently improving, and today was a big improvement from last week, so we just want to carry that to Paul Short and then in the championship season.
I was actually just telling Courtney about that. It was just great to see so many people out here, especially the alumni, people you look up to on your team coming back. And just cheering for you really means a lot.
I think, as always, we want to take that A10 title and just see how well we can do at regionals.